they are hitting at a really high percentage.
And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Allen finds Mobley, outside Harden, from downtown, and Cleveland another three.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
For three, Maxey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Cleveland.
That is a textbook pick and roll orchestrated by Maxey right there, and it's capped off with a perfect delivery.
Allen, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Allen, no good on the free throw.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
George's shot is off, and the Cavs with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up 3 points.
It's stolen.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Here's Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And so it's Philadelphia up 19 points as the quarter. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
You look at his work on the glass, it's really about the attitude, guys. You have to want those boards. This guy's been eating.
And guys, let's turn our attention. And that's a wrap up.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Allen.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, BA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
To the inside. That's tipped. Here's Mobley. Rebound by Philadelphia.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
George passes to Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Harden can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 21. Outside Maxey. Fast break, Cleveland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Guys?
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Here's George. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers trail by 17. Mobley with it, picked up by Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
Allen, the pass to Harden. Mobley outside from behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
That's the way. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Outside Oubre. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Embiid with the block.
And that's the rim protection you expect from Embiid. Really sent a message right there.
Mitchell. Mobley outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by George.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 10. And George with the basket on the assist from Edgecombe. George has got 15.
That's a beautiful stroke that time by Paul George. If he gets a look from beyond the arc, he is really dangerous.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Another steal. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Wade, the pass to Mitchell. Now Harden. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Assisted by
Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Maxey, that's good.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Harden fires away from outside. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. For 3, Maxey sinks the tray. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with plenty of breathing room. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Mobley with it, guarded now by George. And the shot goes down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Philadelphia leading by 21. For 3, Maxey. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Allen, pass to Wade. Back to Allen. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Moving it up. Here's George. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Embiid. Shoots over Allen. Again, Philadelphia. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Here's Wade. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And Cleveland's shooting about 47%. A nice number. Back to Harden. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Back to Allen. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Mitchell with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Harden, the pass to Wade. Clock at 6. Harden with the slam.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Maxey, good on the 13-footer. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
From the high post. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Wade. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th assist of the night.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And here's Harden. It's hauled in by Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to George. Tipped. To the inside. It's stolen by Oubre. Here's Maxey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Now Embiid. Allen defending. Embiid can't hit. Harden surveying the D. Oh, he jammed it!
James Harden.
Now Maxey. George. And George with the jam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Here's Edgecombe. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden with it. Guarded now by Maxey. That's it!
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
Free throw off the mark from Harden. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, they were something. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. Murray, good.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Levine finds DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Here's Embiid, and he goes big with the dunk right over Keegan Murray.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. Levine passes to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now here's Embiid. Comes up empty down low. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, it's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Maxey. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's DeRozan. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Great positioning on the putback.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Oubre against DeRozan. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Oubre against DeRozan. Nobody near George. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wide open look here for Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Embiid finds Oubre. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, DeRozan. Sabonis inside. Guarded by Embiid. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
And the real star, Stan, of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the first one drops. That one misses. The Kings trail by 3 and stolen by Maxey. George against Murray. And George, here we go. Poke loose. Kings have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And Levine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Sabonis with the steal. The 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Edgecombe. Embiid with the screen on Levine. He takes it in. One quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Sabonis, no good. The 76ers leading. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to George. Now Oubre. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Sabonis inside. He's against Oubre. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, he is a heady vet. DeRozan figures out ways to outsmart the defense.
Maxey kicks to George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pocket 6. Oubre on the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by George.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
The Kings have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. A 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And Murray, here we go. In the corner, it's Levine. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Paul George. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
That gives them the lead. Edgecombe's got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Embiid wide open. Offline with his three.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And staying with the plays for bonus. And the Kings lead by 1.
And you can see why Sabonis is considered one of the top rebounders in the game. He's relentless.
Maxey, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Outside, George. From downtown, it's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Out to DeRozan. Back loose. George with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan to the inside. Maxey, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Good on both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Good D by Embiid.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Edgecombe. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
Going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But
thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your Hockey Fight Arena Entertainment.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George. Well, he's been doing some unbelievable things, and at the same time, making it look easy.
Reminds me of you, Ernie. That's what the...
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Sacramento Kings. I think about... And that's all for us. Now it's time...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. They've got Precious Achua, Carter out there with Malik Monk. Then there's DeAndre Hunter.
We don't say this often about rookies like B.J. Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. He plays with incredible passion. B.J. has such a bright future.
The Kings trail by 12. Hunter on the wing. They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
George with a screen on Carter. Maxey kicks to Embiid. The three, good for Embiid.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's George. Sacramento grabs the miss. Monk with the ball. It's hauled in by George. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Edgecombe. Monk defending. Oubre passes to George. Can't get it to fall. The Kings trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Maxey attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Achua, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. And you want to talk about playing time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Kings trail by 19. That's tipped. Oubre with the steal. Maxey with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Edgecombe, no good. Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. With the shot, and the shot goes down.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Maxey kicks to George. Hits it from 3-point range. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Here he goes. No good with the layup. The Kings trail by 18. Here's Monk. Achua finds Monk. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Maxey in the corner. Pass to Edgecombe. George with a screen on Monk. Embiid in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre, and the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Offensive rebound. No good that time.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's DeRozan. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Embiid with the screen on Westbrook. Maxey passes to Embiid. Count that one. 16 points for Joel Embiid.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Murray, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
George with the screen on Westbrook. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Outside for George. Embiid the screen. And that one's good, George.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Murray, no good. Philadelphia leading by 23. It's George on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against San Antonio, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Inside, Embiid. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Murray. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
And it's Westbrook missing. Philadelphia has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Murray outside. And then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
From deep, Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
The 3 from George on the wing. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. 10 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Philadelphia has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And that one is good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Sabonis finds Levine. And slam dunk by Sabonis. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
To the wing right side. Embiid inside the line. Rebound by the Kings. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
The assist goes
to great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Oubre, a screen on Murray. A good look from Embiid. The 76ers with another miss. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse.
Yesterday, we were watching the NBA Finals doors. Now, a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Now here's LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Keegan Murray.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Here's Harden. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
It's good.
The tremendous scoring on the move, right? Not to take anything away from that spot-up mid-range game, but DeRozan just dynamite getting to the cup.
Now here's Harden. Inside, here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Rebound by Sacramento.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile too.
And Murray drops them both. The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Harden. Allen on the wing. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go. Allen's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And here's Sabonis. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Sabonis. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan tucks it last. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jared Allen on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Allen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time for me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Harden misses. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Harden, the pass to Allen. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Nice D from Sabonis. And there it is for him. And that's 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Now he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Harden against Westbrook. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Back to Mobley. Pass to Allen. To stop the run, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dome.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. DeRozan for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell finds Allen. Outside Harden. Nice D from Sabonis. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Misses the 3. Mobley deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. The shot won't fall. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Sacramento. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.